I guess we should bring this over here, check our volume levels, which seem to be okay. Alright, guys, thanks for joining me. This is your host, ID Jester. We're playing Sentinels in the Multiverse. We're not going to be playing Rook City Renegades, but I didn't feel like going to get a different image. Anyways, we're going to be playing the Cauldrons expansion, which goes all the way back to the first edition of Sentinels of the Multiverse. After our discussion, after playing Sentinels the other night, I decided I actually had this set up and put it away because I wasn't, really enthused about playing it. But then after playing the new enhanced edition is Sentinels of the Multiverse, I decided that maybe I should get out my Cauldron stuff. I spent all that money on it and I didn't hardly spend any time with it, which really sucks because it was really expensive. I actually was on there today because I was like, I wonder if I like how much I spent on that, and is there a couple things that I was missing or whatever. So I actually went to the drive-through cards, which is where you can get it from. For those of you who don't, let's start here. For those of you who don't know what the hell I'm talking about, all right, let's start there. I'm going to add an image here. Hang on. Go to the desktop here. Here, boom. Let's pop this up on the screen somewhere. I don't know. Somewhere. Maybe just not in my face. Somewhere where you guys can see. Can you see it there? I guess you can see it there. All right. So what is the Cauldron? So the Cauldron, I should bring up the screenshot so I can actually read it. The Cauldron is a custom fan-made expansion for Sentinels of the Multiverse cooperative card game by Greater Than Games. They were designed for the 2011 Enhanced Edition version of the game and are not intended to be compatible with the 2021 Definitive Edition. This site contains all the images. This comprised the Cauldron fan expansion. You're free to use them as long as you are respectful of the artist's copyrights and do not sell any of these works. These images themselves are stored in a Google Drive. So it's basically a fan-made creation that someone made and got permission from Greater Than Games to go ahead and produce because it was such good and high quality stuff. And like I said, it's not compatible with the new stuff that came out. You can order this stuff over drive-through cards if you're interested. Drive-through cards. There's also drive-through RPG. There's also drive-through something else that I use every once in a while. Anyways, and they got cards, and they print them and they ship them to your house. So I was like, oh, I went over there today and I saw my previous order, and it was like $170. So this stuff was expensive. It's not cheap stuff, but you're getting great quality cards and stuff. And so like, oh, I should probably I should get this stuff out and I should use it because I mean I played a couple adventures with all the stuff that I ordered, but I ordered like tons and tons of stuff. There's like 3 or 4 big expansion packs. I think they have a total of like 30 villains and like another 45 heroes and another 20 something. I mean, it's huge. It's not just like a couple things. We're talking like a whole bunch. In fact, let's go take a look over at the drive-through cards, if you don't mind. Let's go take a look and see what they have to show people out there. Let me get my keyboard out. Drive-through cards. There we go. There we go. Hang on, everyone. Just everyone chill. Just y'all chill. All right, so if you just go to drivethroughcards.com, you just come up and type in the Cauldron. 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 There you go. So you can see they have and it shows you because I'm logged in which ones I have purchased. The Cauldron, Doc Havoc. Here's the Baccarat, the Knight, Lady of the Woods, Mikal, Necro, Quicksilver, Starlight, The Stranger, Tango 1, Vanish, Athema, The Ram, Grey Villain, Detron, Tiamat, Northspar, Blackwoods Forest Halberd Experimental Research Center, Cricket Hero deck, Cypher, Titan, this Cybersphere Environmental Swarm Eater villain deck, Vector villain deck, the Orifil villain deck, some promo cards, experimental expansion, Impact Hero deck, Echelon Hero deck, Magnificent Mara Hero deck, Celadoc, the Stormfall Phase villain deck, Manjare, some more promo packs, Superstorm, Aquila, the Stormfall expansion, the Wandering Isles environment deck, Catacombs environment deck, FSC Continuance Wandering Environment deck, Catchwater Harbor Environment deck, Night Lore Citadel Environment deck, Vault 5, the Chasm of the Thousand Nights Environment deck, Windmill City Environment deck, Drift Hero, Giasaurus Hero, Terminus, Pyre Hero deck. That's just page 1. There's also page 2. Gargoyle Hero deck, the Mistress of Fallen villain deck, Mythos villain deck, Dynamo villain deck, the Outlander villain deck, the Infernal Choir villain deck, Scream Machine villain deck, the Pyro Pack 3, Adrift expansion, the Abyss Crater environmental deck, Dungeons of Terror environment deck, Promo Pack 4, and the Unexpected Expansions bundle. So you can see I actually picked up a couple of these today because I was missing a few of them, and I figured I might as well just have it all. These last ones are not part of the Cauldrons. These are for different games that you can get things printed for. Those are not part of it. So it just ends right there. And so, yeah, I ended up picking up a few that I had missed out on. But again, the reason I did all that was because, it's really good stuff and it adds to the first edition of the game, which I really, really like. And like I said, I don't know how many, I haven't counted them all out, but there is quite a few. But you can see they're pretty expensive. I would wait until they go on sale. I think they go on sale once or twice a year. They go on sale. I think. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but, this one here is, you can get the base bundle set for $65 as opposed to $126, which seems like a really good deal. You can get the experimental expansion bundle for $20 as opposed to $41. So, you get them when they're on sale. They're not too expensive. I think for everything I got, it's like $160, $170. So it's a lot of money. But you're getting a lot of stuff. You're getting a lot of heroes. You're getting a lot of stuff. And you're going to see it right here on the table. You're going to see it. I just randomly decided I was going to go ahead and I grabbed out Vanish, Baccurat, and Pyre going up against Phase at Vault 5. And that was what I had set up the other day because I was like, oh, I'm just going to randomly get some heroes, get a villain. I don't know because I have not. I know I played with a couple of these heroes because some of them are very familiar. That Magic User Lady was very, and the Stranger. I think we played with the Stranger. Go back in my maybe year, and the Necros I think is familiar. So I think it was Necros, the Stranger, and the Magic Mara were the three heroes I used. I don't remember who they went up against. Maybe Lady of the Woods. Maybe it was a 4 hero. Maybe there was a knight. These all seem very familiar. I don't know. Anyways, my points. What's my points? I don't know what my point is. My point is, it's really good stuff, and it adds to, like, literally, I just love, absolutely just love, just looking at my box of all my heroes that I have, and just going, oh, look at that. Let's play with the Naturalist, right? Pull him out. Oh, look at his cards. They're so lovely. Now these are the regular cards that come in to come in, you know, that you can purchase for Senseless of the Multiverse. So what I've done is just taken some of my extra boxes and just started putting in all my expansion cards. And you can see just tons and tons of expansion cards in there. And I've got some in this. I've got some in this one over here. I've got them kind of spread around in different. In fact, I'm thinking I could. Oh, you know what? Maybe. Well, I'll look at that later. But I'm thinking I might be able to save space. So, anyways, so yeah, I mean, just you see, it's you're getting a regular full size deck of cards when you order these things. Let's take you back to the table. So here is the Cauldron for Vanish. Each of the hero decks are 40 cards. Just like normal. So these are just like a normal Senseless in a Multiverse. Good looking artwork on them, and you can see they look. You could not literally tell me the artwork is exactly like what you would expect from the Sentinels of the Multiverse stuff. And the card quality is, I've talked about this many times, excellent stuff. I ordered the, what's the stuff that I just ordered from Drive-Thru Cards, which was the boxing game Title Bout 2. I just picked up Title Bout 2. Their card quality is excellent there as well. They have the nice feel to them, the nice look. They shuffle well, as you can see. They look really good. They act just like normal cards. Highly recommend anything to do with Drive-Thru Cards. I've always been very impressed with their stuff. And like I said, quality is top-notch stuff, and you can see that. Two-sided, just like a normal. I mean, you literally couldn't tell the difference if it didn't say the Cauldron on it. You couldn't tell the difference between the Greater Than Games cards and any of the expansion cards. I mean, the artwork is the same. The text, the look of the cards, the feel of the cards, everything is top notch. Absolutely top notch. Anyways, and then here's something else that I'm willing to share with you guys and talk to you about. So I was doing all this research earlier, and I said, like I said, I wonder if there's any Cauldron stuff that's come out in the last couple of years. Maybe I missed out. Maybe when I ordered all that stuff originally, I might have not gotten everything. There's like 4 or 5 promo packs that I had missed, and like 2 environments and some other file. So it's like, it's just a few dollars. This way I can have everything, just to have it all. Might not ever use it, who knows? But it's all really good stuff. And I said, so I was looking around, and so I went to the Board Game Geek, and I was doing some things, and I somehow ended up on a link where it was, it took me to like a web page. I think it was at the Board Game Geek, where it was talking about the Cauldron. I think I did like a search for the Cauldron because I was going to try and get some screenshots for you guys to share some stuff with you. And I went to find, just Google and typed in the Cauldron, and it went to a page on Board Game Geek, and it lists all the stuff that you can get with the Cauldron. The cards, which I showed you about, and the website, which, I showed you the information on the website. And, just information like that. And then it linked to another thing that said, like, somebody had gone ahead and developed like the information to input the Cauldron stuff into the Sentinels of the Multiverse computer game. And I'm like, what? That wait. So sure enough, if you own Sentinels of the Multiverse, you can actually, yes, you can see I've actually got in here and put in Phase and Vanish and Baccarat and Pyre and Vault 5, just like I have it set up on the table. And they have literally all the villains. Here's all the different villains and all of the different heroes and all of the in different environments for the Cauldron, that you actually, if you go and purchase the Sentinels of the Multiverse computer game, you can get this add-on and have it. It was free. I just clicked on a link and it took me, and I think I believe I just like downloaded the file in Steam and it was done. So it didn't cost me anything. And I'm like, oh, cool. Unless I had bought this before and didn't realize it, maybe. I I didn't pay anything now. Like I said, maybe I'd bought it before, but it has all the Cauldron stuff. So I can't swear to you because maybe I already had this stuff because I have everything Sentinels of the Multiverse I can get my hands on. I love this game so much. It's one of my top 5 or 10 games of all time. It's just so brilliant. It's so good. I enjoy it so much. So maybe I had purchased it before and I just didn't realize it. So today when I clicked on the link, it just made it look like it installed. I don't know. But it should be free for you guys. I don't know. But yeah. So you can just see how many how many new villains there are. And there is, as you can see, a lot. A lot. And they all come with variants and stuff like that. Here's all the different heroes. Um, now some of these are obviously they are the standard ones, but they're also the new guys as well. And I would say there's probably equal amount of stuff that's add on versus stuff that came with the original set. And just as you guys know, like I'm all about the replayability, right, and variability of a game. That's kind of my thing. Is if I have to play with like 6 heroes, I'm not going to be happy, right? You got to give me like 106 heroes to play with, right? And I like having lots of options. So I don't know if it'd be better to play on with my cards that I had spent all that money on, or play with the free stuff. Now I would, if it was up to me, right? If it was up to me, I would play with the card stuff because I love having the cards in my hand and the look and the feel. But for you guys, this is so hard to see because you can't read the text, you can't see anything. So you know what I think I'm probably going to do is just play it on the computer for you guys. So this way, you can actually see it on the computer. Let's see if we can actually do that. All right, so we do have it set up as I have it on my table, which is Phase the villain. We have Vanish, and the cool thing is they have all the variants just like normal. So you can see here Baccarat. Oh, I took Baccarat out. I killed him. Where'd he go? We have to go find Baccarat. Where are you, Baccarat? And some of the cool names that they use is just awesome. Let's see if I can find him. Where are you? There you are. So you have Baccarat, right? But he has a bunch of variants. Let's go so we can actually see it. Baccarat, right? Ace of Swords variant. Let's see. Do we have? Oh, nope. That takes me. I want. There we have Ace of Sorrows variant. Oh, here we go. There we go. Baccarat 1929 Baccarat. You have, oh, and this is the one, this is this default one. So, Dead Man's Hand. Discard the top card of your deck or put up to 2 trick cards with the same name from your trash into play. So I figure, it's crazy, but sometimes actually playing on the computer actually helps because the AI will not, the computer game won't allow you to cheat because, or maybe not cheat, but, misplay something because it's programmed a certain way. So this might help us learn these characters and try them out. So let's do it on the computer for you guys. Plus, for you guys, it's so much easier. I know it's not as nice, right? Because you guys like to see the cards too. But honestly, you guys also like to see what the hell's going on. You like reading the text. You like knowing what's going on. So, I mean, I know some of you like the computer and I know some of you really don't like watching people play games, board games on the computer, but I think in the long run, it's so much better quality than trying to do it, um, off the table. Although, like I said, I love having the cards in my hands, and I spent all that $175 on this stuff, and I would like to get my money's worth out of it. I feel like I'm not getting my money's worth if I'm not using it. So I'm kind of torn what I should do about should I have a better quality for you guys, or should I feel like I'm playing the game by actually you know what? I am gonna play it on the table. I do. I think it's more important. It is, or I wouldn't say more important, but I would say it's just as important. If I can get this to look better, that's the first thing. Good Lord. Looks like crap. So let's try this. I'm going to try and increase the quality of the video. See if that might help a little bit. And I have my stupid, I have my bad cover. I forgot, I took my, anyways, I'll get to that later. All right, so let's look at FaZe. So FaZe is the villain we're playing against. He comes in 2 modes. The Intangible Saboteur and the New Job, New Gear. 30 health, so not very powerful, doesn't seem like, but that might be a big trick, and I think it is a trick. So here's his card, Intangible Saboteur. Setup. At the start of the game, put FaZe's villain character card into play, Intangible Saboteur side up, which is this one here. Intangible Saboteur. All right. Search the villain deck for the card Reinforced Wall and put it into play. Shuffle the villain deck. All right, so here is our Reinforced Wall right here. It's a 10 life Reinforced Wall. FaZe is immune to damage while this is in play. This card is indestructible. Well, it has more than 0 hit points, which means you can't just destroy it. You have to take the life off of it. Other obstacles that enter play are immune to damage when this card's in play. So any other obstacle, immune to damage because of this card. We have the Reinforced Wall. We can't go through it, but FaZe can. Now, let's see what else he has here. All right, so gameplay. At the start of the villain turn, if there are 3 or more obstacles in play, we flip FaZe over. So he gets flipped if there's 3 or more of these obstacles in our way. All right, then we increase damage dealt by FaZe by 1 for each obstacle that has been removed from the game. Not just destroyed, but removed from the game. FaZe is immune to damage dealt by environment. So doesn't matter what the environment does. He's not going to take damage from it. And then at the end of the villain turn, play the top card of the villain deck. So he doesn't actually seem like he's not going to be damaging us or trying to attack us, but he's going to have his stupid deck do things, bad things to us, which I'm not very happy about. So that's his setup. He's only got 30 life, which is a little scary. We haven't even looked at the backside of his card yet, but basically on the backside of his card, when he flips over, right, he's going to go into this new job, new gear mode. And when phase flips to this side, destroy the obstacle with the lowest hit points and remove it from the game. So he destroys him and removes him himself, which again gives him +1 damage for each obstacle that has been removed from the game. So he destroys him himself and removes him when he flips over. And he removes the least health one. And then at the end of the villain turn, phase deals each hero target H radiant damage, then flip him back over. So he's going to deal 3 plus the amount of obstacles that have been removed. So we don't want him flipping over and causing all kinds of problems. All right, Vanish, which is our first hero, Vanish. 26 life. She has faint power. Select a target. That target deals one other target 1 projectile damage. So she doesn't actually have herself attack, but she'll have maybe Baccarat or Pyre do an attack. It only does 1 damage, but I don't know what her gimmick is other than, she vanishes. Maybe she's like immune to damage. I don't know. We're going to find out. Slash Deep Gaming, what is going on? Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming out. We're playing the Cauldron expansion for Sentinels of the Multiverse. Good to see everybody today. All right, so we have Baccarat. We kind of showed him when we were doing the computer version. Baccarat. Dead Man's Hand. Destroy the top card of your deck. Or put up to up to 2 trick cards with the same name from your trash into play. He has 27 life, so that seems like a thing. And again, full 40 card deck, just like you would get from the regular Sentinels of the Multiverse. Like I said, I'm playing these because I spent all those money years ago on this, and I just feel like I haven't got my money's worth out of these yet, so we're gonna be playing it. And our last hero is Pyre, the Atomic Pyre. Actually, his power is Experimental Decay. So one player draws a card, and then you basically nuclear, or we make that card atomic, and that card stays that way until it leaves their hand. And then you shuffle a Cascade card from your trash in your hand. So he'll cause someone to draw a card in that hand, and then that card will be nuclearized. And then he'll have special abilities that'll let him do things to players that have those cards in their hands, either good things or negative things. So I don't know. We're going to have to see how he plays because it sounds pretty interesting. But again, good quality artwork, awesome looking things. Really excited for this expansion. I spent all that money on it. I want to get my money's worth out of it. That's our goal 2023, right? We talked about it, is playing the things that we spent all this money on. I don't like this having things sitting around the house doing nothing. All right, so there we go. Let's draw our 4. I should have just drawn 4 cards somewhere. Yep. Let's just cut 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right. So let's see how it goes. Then, of course, we're going to Vault 5. Just again, this is all just random. I didn't look to see how tough any of these things were, how easy they were to play. It was just all, oh, this one looks good. This one looks good. Oh, this one's easy. So there we go. So phase. All right. So at the start of your turn, anything at the start of the game, right? We did that. At the start of the villain turn, If there are 3 or more obstacles in play, flip, nope. Okay, increased damage, nope. Okay, is immune to damage dealt by environment. Okay, so for his turn, he draws a card. Boom. It's a one-shot. Reveal cards from the top of the villain deck until H1 -1 obstacle cards are revealed. Shuffle the other revealed cards back in the villain deck. Put the obstacles into play in the order they were revealed. So H -1. H is 3. -1 is 2. So we're going to find 2 obstacle cards. And that's a one-shot. Oh, we got to separate these. That's an ongoing, obstacle, obstacle. Okay. So we got the vault door. And we got the precarious rubble. Now here's the bad thing. We have 3 obstacles out there. Right? At the start of the villain turn, if there are... Okay, increase... Okay, so that's at the start of their turn. So, fortunately for us... Alright, so let's see. Let's finish this card. This card says, reveal cards from the top of the villain deck until H -1 obstacle cards are revealed. Shuffle the other revealed cards back in the villain deck. Put the obstacles into play in the order they were revealed. Okay, so we did that. So we have the reinforced wall, the precarious rubble, and the vault door. Okay? So when this card enters play, when this card enters play, it deals the hero target with the lowest hit points, H -1 projectile damage. Then play the top card of the villain deck. The phase is immune to damage. Holy crap. So this card enters play, it deals the hero target with the lowest hit points, H -1. The lowest hit points is Vanish. The 3 -1 is 2 damage. That's 4. Ow. Alright, and then play the top card of the villain deck. Are you... Oh, we got another! Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, this is not going to be great. Alright, so that's that. Then we go to the vault door. Phase is immune to damage. When this card would deal 2 or less damage, when this card would be dealt 2 or less damage, prevent that damage. So we have to do at least 3 damage to do any damage to this. And wow, remember at the start of his turn, if there's ever 3 or more obstacles, he's going to flip over and then he's going to bash us once or twice. Okay, increased damage, immune to damage. At the end of the villain turn, play the top card. All right, so that was our play of a card, which was this. Now, at the end of the turn, we have to do what it says, and that is at the end of the villain turn, play the top card of his deck, which is another, oh my god, another precarious rubble. This is going to be a problem. I'm going to move his little tracker up there. No, we're never going to kill this guy. Good lord. All right, when this card enters play, deal the hero target with the lowest hit points 2 more damage. Ching, down to 22. And then play the top card of the villain deck, which is Distortion Net, which is a device. When this card enters play, place it next to the hero with the highest hit points. Reduce damage dealt by the hero by 2. Oh my god. At the start of that hero's turn, this card deals them 3 toxic damage. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I was like, wow, maybe we'll be able to kill this guy really quickly. He's only got 30 hit points. Guess what? He's immune to damage until we get rid of literally everything in front of him. That's 10, 3, 6, 6, 3. This one you have to do at least 3 damage or it does nothing to it. Wow. All right. Well, that is crazy nonsense. These guys better be overpowered here, characters. Good lord. Blue Tweezers, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Flickering Strike. Draw 2 cards, and then discard any number of cards. For each card discarded this way, Vanish deals 1 target, 1 energy damage. Oh, and while the reinforced wall is in play, while other obstacles are immune to damage, so we can only hit this. So we need like a big 1 item attack. Reveal the top card of each deck, then replace it. Select a card and play its top card into. Select a deck and put its top card into play. Place a non-character card in play back on top of its deck. Place a non-character card in play back on top of its deck. That is awesome. That is, if it didn't go on top of its deck, that would even be better. But we could get rid of the reinforced wall. We could put it back on top of its deck, which means we could then damage all those things. But it would come right back out next turn. At the start of your turn, you may destroy this card. If you do, all players draw until they have 3 cards in their hand. Select a target. That target deals. All right. You know what? We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do Abducted and Abner. Abduct and Abner. Replace a non-character. Oh wait, no. It has to be a character card. Yes, a character card. Replace a non-character card. So you can't replace like character cards, right? You can't replace a non-character card in play back on top of his deck. I think, yeah, we're gonna play that card. Yeah, so we're gonna get rid of the reinforced wall, unfortunately. But fortunately for us, that means things are available now. That's her card play. Power. Select a target. That target deals 1 other target 1 projectile damage. She's going to have Baccarat hit something for damage. And I forgot to get out all my little tokens. Damn it. That's fine. We'll just use this for damage. Let's get rid of some of these rubbles. Alright, so each one of these will just be 1 damage. Why not? We'll just do it like that. Alright, and then at the end of her turn, she'll draw up. Hopefully we can do more than 1 damage. Good lord, people. Baccarat, hopefully you can do some damage. Until the start of your next turn, reduce damage dealt by Baccarat by 1. Reduce damage dealt to Baccarat by 1. Okay. Reduce damage dealt to hero targets by 1. At the start of your turn, shuffle 2 cards with the same name from your trash into your deck, or this card is destroyed. Baccarat deals 1 target, 1 projectile damage. You may play a card. Wait a minute. Till the start of your next turn, reduce damage dealt to Baccarat by 1. Damn. Alright, so we're going to do the card toss. Baccarat deals 1 target, 1 projectile damage. And then you may play a card. So we're going to play a card. Alright, so then he's going to play Abysmal Solitaire. Until the start of your next turn, reduce damage dealt to Baccarat by 1. So that is his trick shot. So I'm going to leave that in play, and even though it's a 1 shot, I'm going to leave it in play because it'll help me remember. And then discard the top card of your deck, or put up to 2 trick cards with the same name from your trash into play. We will discard the top card of your deck Card the top card of your deck. Discard, or put up to 2 trick cards from the same name from your trash. Well, we don't have that. So we have to discard this. And then he draws a card at the end of his turn. And he is done. Not doing a lot of damage, folks. What is going on? Pyre, hopefully you can do something. Select a hero. They have to be each of their following in order if they have at least that many. Oh, so this is, yeah. Select 2 non-toxic cards in one player's hand. Toxic lose cards until they leave their hand. If 2 of their cards were toxic, they may increase energy damage dealt. All right, he's gonna play this cryptomodonomics. Whenever a player plays a radiated card, Pyre deals 1 target 1 energy damage. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put that 1 damage over there. Because... Alright, so... oh, wait. When this card... reduce damage dealt by this... Oh, reduce damage dealt by this here. Oh, my God. At the start of the hero's turn, this card deals them 3 damage. Right. So he takes 3 damage by having this distortion net in front of him. Wow, this is brutal. Because he can't do any damage. He's going to be minus 2 damage? That's brutal. We have to get rid of this, guys. We have to do 4 damage to it because otherwise he's going to draw a card and it's going to be done. Wow, this is like the worst combination of characters and villains and draws or whatever. Man, it just feels like we are. I'm gonna have to finish this up. I'm not gonna watch the Super Bowl, man. I'm not gonna waste my time with that nonsense. All right, let's see what Vol 5 can do for us. Something good, I hope. The first time this card enters play, select a player. Treat this card as part of their deck for the rest of the game. The Eye of Formeth. When this card enters play, a hero from its deck regains 4 hit points and deals each other hero target 1 infernal damage. Then move this card beneath the top 2 cards of its deck. So it sounds to me like we need to give this to our weakest character because she's going to be damaging him. When this card enters play, a hero from its deck this card, hero from its deck regains 4 hit points and deals each other hero target 1 infernal damage. Then move this card beneath the top 2 cards of its face down deck. Okay, so I think we actually place this on top of her deck because we treat it as part of her deck. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, that was crazy nonsense. So FaZe is going to immediately flip at the start of the villain turn. If there are 3 or more obstacles in play, flip FaZe. Bloop. All right. When FaZe flips to this side, destroy the obstacle with the lowest hit points and remove it from the game. Okay. Well, that's this one. If the card Insatiable Manador is in play, destroy it. No. At the end of the villain turn, phase deals each hero target free radiant damage. Then flip him back over. Bloop. So he's going to get flip back over. So he's going to deal 3 + 1, 4 damage to everybody. This is going to go really bad really quick, isn't it? 4 damage every turn. Wow. So hang on a second. So she flips over. When phase flips to the side, destroy the obstacle with the lowest hit points and remove it from play. If the card Insatiable Manador is in play, destroy it. We do not. At the end of the villain phase. Okay, so that was just flipping over. Then she's going to play a card, so we can do that. And we get the reinforced wall again, right? And then we do the end of the phase thing, and that's when she damages us. At the end of the villain turn, phase deals each hero 3 + 1 because he destroyed that card, 4 damage. And the next time he'll do 5 damage to us. So, wow, this is going to go really quickly badly. Wow. Wow. So now everything's immune again because we have the reinforced wallet. And oh, look, we draw this card. Oh, wait, we don't draw cards yet. What am I thinking? Of course, I don't draw cards yet. Play a card. Deals 1 target 2 energy damage. Yeah, I gotta get this card in play. It's an ongoing limited card, teleport barrage. That's her card play, and then her power is going to be to activate that. Vanish deals 1 target 2 energy damage. Discard up to 3 cards. For each card discarded this way, Vanish deals 1 target 1 energy damage. So I am going to, well, first things, she's going to deal 1 target 2 damage. That is going to be going to be distortion net because we can't not take damage. So that's 2 damage, and then discard up to 3 cards. We're gonna discard these 2 cards and do 2 more damage, which will destroy distortion net. Get that out of here, and then she will draw a card at the end of her turn. Oh look, it's a healing card. When this card enters play, from its deck. When this card enters play, a hero from its deck regains 4 hit points. So he's going to regain 4. So back up to 22. But damages everybody else 1. That's not good. So she's going to gain 4, but these guys are going to lose 1. And then it goes... deals each other hero 1 infernal damage. And move this card beneath the top 2 cards of this deck face down. So then, where? Come here, you. Beneath the top 2 cards. So top 2 cards, so beneath these. Then at the end of her turn, she'll draw a card, and she'll be done. Wow. Alright, so we're still, in trouble here. Still in trouble, people. Okay. Oh, he should have been reduced damage by 1. So he shouldn't have taken any damage. And then when she damaged him, he shouldn't have taken any damage. And then this goes away. Right. All right. All right, you're going to do the same thing. Till the start of your next turn, reduce damage dealt to Baccarat by 1. And then he's going to activate a power, discard the top card of your deck. Or put up to 2 trick cards with the same name. We don't have 2 with the same name, so we discard a card. Ooh, Afterlife. Increase the next damage dealt by Baccarat by 1, or Baccarat deals 1 target 2 toxic damage. Nice. Okay, and then he'll draw a card at the end of his turn. He's all about pairs, it looks like. All right, now Pyre can finally do something. At the end of your turn, one player may select one non-energized card in their hand. Energize it. That card until that leaves their hand. Then they can use a power on that card. If that power destroys that card, if that power destroys that card, discard it instead. Huh. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Atomic Punch. It's a one shot. Select 2 non-nuclear cards in one player's hand. We're gonna do. I guess we'll do these. We'll choose these 2 cards. We're gonna nucleize these 2 cards until they leave your hand. So I'm gonna put these. I don't know. I don't know how you're going to decide, but these are the 2 cards. Containment Breach and Cellular Irritation. All right. Nucleize those until they leave your hand. If 2 or more cards were nuclearized this way, increase energy damage dealt by Pyre by 1 until the end of your turn. So he's going to increase damage by 1 until the end of the turn. And then Pyre deals 1 target, 2 energy damage. So Reinforced Wall, take 2 energy damage. He does +1 damage. And then alright, and then these are the 2 cards that are neutralized, because now, whenever he plays one of these 2 cards, he's going to deal energy. But his power is discard a card, which will be this one. And Pyre's going to deal 2 targets, 2 lightning damage, make it 3 lightning damage. And his 2 cards he has in his hand are the nuclear ones, but then he'll draw a card at the end of his turn. Ooh, that's nice. Whenever this card enters play, you may use a power. And it has a power on it. 1 hero may each. 2 heroes may each discard a card to regain 2 hit points. Each hero who discarded a nuclear card this way may draw a card. Ah, isn't that cute? Okay, so that's the end of Pyre's turn. Let's see what Vault 5 can do to screw us over. For Director Wells, 3 life. He's an occult expert. Play this next to the hero with the lowest hit points. That is Pyre. The hero is immune to psychic damage. Players with artifact cards in their hand cannot draw cards. Oh my god. He's immune to psychic damage, but he can't draw cards now. Wait a minute. With artifact cards in their hands. Players with artifact cards in their hand. Is that what this other thing was? Was an artifact card? Let's see. Yeah, okay. It's an artifact card. Okay, so yeah, now this guy's actually good. Director Wells is actually a good guy. All right. So that's Vault 5. Now we go back over to FaZe. And yes, FaZe, go ahead and flip over, you bastard, because you have. So he removes the device with the lowest life. We can't do enough damage right now. We're doing no damage. At the end of the villain turn. So now he plays a card, which is ongoing at the end of the villain turn. Play the top card of the villain deck. Destroy this card when FaZe is dealt 2 times H or more damage in 1 round. Wow. So this card will stay in play. It will make it so that we play an extra card at the end of the round. And we can destroy it if we do 6 damage to him in 1 round, but we can't do any damage because he's immune because he has all these things out. This has got to be the worst villain ever, I swear to God. Oh my God. This is crazy. At the end of the villain phase, FaZe deals each hero target H, which is 3, plus 2, because he's killed 2 things so far. That's 5 damage each. Oh yeah, this is over. 5 damage. Yeah. We're down to 16. This guy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to 19. Oh, it should be 6, right? And you're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 16 points. Right. And then it flips over. And then we draw another card at the end of the villain turn. It's one shot. Reveal cards from the top of the villain deck until H-1 obstacle cards are revealed. Shuffle the other revealed cards back in the villain deck. So we're looking for 2 more obstacles. Because he doesn't have enough obstacles in the way right now. It's one shot. Obstacle. Device. Ongoing. Device. No. Obstacle. Ongoing. Device. One shot. Device. Obstacle. There we go. When this card enters play, it deals the hero target with the lowest hit points 2 damage. Then play the top card of the villain deck. Are you kidding me? So the lowest hit points is Vanish. 2 more damage is down to 14. Whenever FaZe would be dealt damage, reduce that damage to 0. When this card is destroyed, FaZe deals the 2 hero targets with the highest hit points H irreducible radiant damage. Oh my God, this guy is crazy. Oh my God. Whoo. This guy is crazy. He's got to be, I don't know what his difficulty ranking is, but man, let's look at the computer. Maybe the computer will tell us what his computer ranking is, because he is a bastard. Holy cow. Difficulty of 3? No way. No way. Or maybe, wait a minute. Let me think. The villains go just 1, 2, 3. Is that the old system? I think maybe it was just 1, 2, or 3. I think they were green, yellow, and red. Right? Is that what they were? I don't think like the new system is like 1 to 10. Give me somebody else. Let's look at Plague Rat. Yeah, he's a 2, which means he's medium difficulty. All right, so yeah, threes means hard. The new system, it goes 1 to 10. That's why I was like, wait a minute, no, that ain't right. Had me a little confused there for a second, people. Whoa, okay, the new system 1 to 10. I'm like, a 3? No, that's crazy. He's very hard. Good lord. I mean, we're down to 16, 18, and 14 hit points. I'm almost thinking about quitting this because it's going to be. We can't do any damage to anything until we kill this thing, which still has 5 fucking hit points. We have. It flips if there's 3 or more obstacles. We have currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 obstacles. We have this. He's immune to damage with these 3 out, which means we have to do a minimum of 10 damage, 6 damage, and 6 damage just to remove those out of the way, just so we can get to do damage to him so we don't have to draw an extra card every turn. Oh my god. Oh, he should have been reduced damage again by 1. That's why I had this card out there to remind myself of that. Ooh, okay. This is an ongoing limited card here. This is nice. This is going to play this one. So this card is actually pretty nice. Once per turn, when a hero target is dealt damage by a non-hero card, you may discard a card. If you do, you may use a power. Destroy this card. If you do, draw 2 cards. So yeah, we're going to put that in play so she could redirect. That's her card to play. Her power is going to be faint. She's going to have Baccarat do 1 damage over here. Wow, 1 stinking damage. That is all she's doing. 1 stinking damage. We got to do better than that, people. Way better than that. All right, Baccarat, you better be doing like 100 points of damage. How many pairs of cards do I have in my... I have one pair of cards. Ugh, this is a good card. I need to have more pairs than that. All right, I'm going to play the Ace of Saints. Reduce damage dealt to hero targets by 1. So anytime we take damage, everyone's going to be reduced. And then at the start of his next turn, he's got to shuffle 2 cards with the same name from his trash into his deck, where this card is destroyed. We do have, from his deck, we do have 2 cards with the same name in his trash. So this card will reduce damage that we're going to take for a little while anyways, because we're going to need it. That's a card play. Power. Discard the top card of your deck. Or put up to 2 trick cards with the same name from your trash into play. Nope. Ugh. Oh, and he did no damage, like no damage, and he draws a card at the end of his turn. Wow. Whew. I got maybe three support heroes, and this is not working out really well. All right. So, right. Cascade card. I don't have a Cascade card. Okay. All right. Oh, God. All right. So I'm going to play this card. This is one of my two nuclear cards that he nuclearized in my hand. So whenever a player plays a nuclear card, Pyre deals one target, one energy damage. Yay! I need more damage markers. I need more damage markers. So he had 6 damage on him. He's going to take more damage. He's going to take 1 more damage from that. Then, select a hero. They activate each of their following in order if they have at least that many. Oh, in their hand. Oh, in their hand. So I only have 1 in my hand, which means I could use a power. Maybe I don't want to do that then. Take my damage back. Alright. 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 So I'll do this one instead. When this card enters play, you may use a power. So, power is going to be this one. No, shoot. I don't like that one either. Damn. Damn. Damn, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Alright, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to play this. This is going to be, boom, do 1 damage. Then he's got 1 nuclear card in his hand, which means he gets to use a power. That power will be... 1 player draws a card. Nuclearize that card until it leaves their hand. So I'm going to have him draw a card, which is going to be Fusion Regulator. So that card is nuclearized. So is this one. These two are now nuclearized. Alright. That was his card play. Then his power is going to be discard a card. Pyre is going to deal 2 targets, 2 lightning damage. Unfortunately, no. My power is going to be, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to draw another card. And so this is nuclearized. So these 3 are nuclearized cards. This one is not nuclearized. And then at the end of my turn, I draw a card. So these 2 are not. These 3 are. I don't know a good way to simulate these. All right. Whew. Forbidden Knowledge. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals 1 hero, 2 infernal damage. A hero dealt damage this way may draw a card. at the end of each hero's turn, if they have an artifact card in hand, this card deals that hero 2. Oh my god. This is not good. Forbidden Knowledge. This deck, wow, it is like helping us, but then it's like, yeah, we can try to help you, but we're going to kill you. Oh my god, at the end of the hero's turn, if they have an artifact card in their hand, this card deals that hero 2 psychic damage. So at the end of the environment turn, this card deals 1 hero 2 infernal damage. A hero dealt this way may draw a card. So it's going to do 1 damage to somebody. Wow, this guy's going to kill us, or this is going to kill us, or we're going to kill each other. Oh my god, this is horrible. Baccarat, take 2 damage. Boom, boom. Like it. Alright, then we go to FaZe, who has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 obstacles out. Wow, FaZe, that's pretty good. Wish I could get 5 obstacles out like that, which means I'm going to flip you over. When FaZe flips to this side, destroy the obstacle with the lowest hit points and remove it from the game. That is going to be this, because this actually is 3. This is also 3, so we could have a choice what we want to destroy, I guess, because they're the same amount. I guess we should kill the big bad ugly thing. Get rid of this. Great, so now he's up to doing us 6. Oh wait, I think last time I gave us 6 damage. He should have only been doing 3, 4, 5 last time. This time he does 6. So this time he's only going to do 5 damage because I gave us 6 damage last time. And at the end of the villain phase, he's going to deal 8 radiant damage, then flip this card over. Lovely. So everyone takes... Oh, wait. Before we flip over, he's got to play a card yet. We wouldn't want him to not play his card and do an ongoing effect here. Insubstantial Matador. Uh-oh. When this card enters play, FaZe deals the hero target with the second lowest hit points 2 radiant damage. Second lowest is Pyre, 2 radiant. Are you not immune to radiant? Okay. At the end of each hero's phase, if that hero dealt FaZe no damage, that hero deals himself 1 damage. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so over. This is so over. This is not even, yeah. So like if they don't do any damage to FaZe, then they take a damage themselves. All right, and don't forget at the end of the phase we also draw another. Oh, we get another one. Nice. Whenever FaZe would be dealt damage, reduce that damage to 0. When this card is destroyed, FaZe deals the 2 hero targets. So he now has 2 blocking things. That's crazy. Wow. This flips back over. And when he flips back over, actually, at the end of the villain turn, playing the top card of the villain deck. Right, so we should have been doing that all along, too. Increase damage dealt to obstacles by 1 by the first hero target damaged by FaZe each round. Damage dealt by FaZe is irreducible. At the start of the villain turn, if there are 1 or 0 obstacles in play, each player must destroy a card, then this card is destroyed. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, I think it's over. I think we're gonna we are going. He's doing 6 damage to his minimum. I don't know. This guy is crazy. Maybe if he had some heroes that were doing some serious damage. These guys are not. I mean, at the end of the villain turn, play the top card of the villain deck. The only way to do, so he gets a free card every turn. And then the only way to get rid of this card is to do 6 points of damage to phase, but we can't do that because he's literally immune to damage. He's immune to damage. He's immune to damage, which means we have to kill this, this, and this. And then, even if we killed all 3 of those, right? He's got blocked hindsight. Anytime he would be dealt damage, reduce that damage to 0. So we got to kill this first. And then if you don't do damage to phase every turn, you take 1 damage every turn. Oh, that's no. No, no way. I'm done with this guy. Whoa, no. Woo. Wow, that's brutal. That is brutal. Brutal. All right. That's fine. I mean, I don't oof. We're gonna try something else. Try something else for sure. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oof. I don't mind these heroes, but man, they don't stand a chance against this guy. I don't know what his deal is, but man, I just randomly chose him, but he's a 3, all right. He's definitely a 3, which means super hard. Do not take him lightly. Now maybe if I was playing with heroes that I knew how to play and were fine-tuned machines, then maybe we could stand against this guy. But man, when these guys are doing like no damage, no, and this environment, that was not being helpful at all. All right, FaZe, you win. You win. You win. You win. No doubt, you are a much better man than we are. Good Lord. Whew. Find somebody a little easier to take on. Let's see who else we could have taken on. Maybe we'll find somebody a little easier on. So let's go to villains. If you're just joining us, I found a link and putting in all the Cauldron add-on stuff into Sentinels of the Multiverse. And so now I'm looking for Inferior. I don't. Oh, he's a 3. No. All right. I was looking to see if I think this is a Cauldron one. Anathema. Difficulty of 1. There we go. Anathema. Shape-shifting bioform. Now that sounds like a good one. At the start of the game, Athema enters play shape-shifting body form side up. All right, let's how do I drag her down there? There we go. So we'll take our Vanish. Let's switch these guys there. All right, that's fine. Let's try a little computer action and just see. Like I said, maybe learning these guys. Give it up, heroes. What chance do you have against the pinnacle of evolution? Okay, team, don't blink or you might miss me. Onward we go. All right, Athema. Let's see what his claim to fame is. Here it is. All right, at the start of the game, Athema enters play, shapeshifting body form side up. Reveal cards from the top of the villain deck until 2 arms, 1 body, and 1 head are revealed. Put these cards into play and shuffle the rest of the villain deck. Gameplay at the start of the villain turn. If there are no other villain targets in play, Athema flip. If they're at the start of the villain turn, if there are no other villain targets in play, Athema flips. If there are 4 other villain targets in play, Athema is immune to damage. And whenever a villain card destroys an arm, body, or leg, she regains 2 hit points. Oh, well, isn't that just special? Go. She's got the knuckle dragger arm. When this card enters play, destroy all other arm cards, okay? Heavy Carapace, when this card enters play, destroys other body cards. Hand senses. Then these card plays is when this card enters play, destroy other body cards. Alright, so he took out one of his parts. 4 damage? 3 damage? Holy crap. Let's see what cards we got. One shot. You may draw a card, you may play a card, you may use a power now. That's pretty good. Reveal the top card of each deck, then replace it. Select a deck and put its top card into play. Draw 2 cards. Discard any number of cards for each card destroyed. Vanish deals 1 target, 1 energy damage. Why does it say 36 damage? Or 36 life? She's only got 26. Oh, that's cards in her deck, right. 40 card deck, she's got 4 in her hand. There we go. Oh, there are 26s over there. Okay. Now I get it. Yeah. Draw a card, play a card, use a power. Let's see. I kind of like that. Let's play that card. Let's get off to a good start. Wait, what? What is he doing? He's doing damage to it. All right, whenever Vanish uses a power, she may then regain... Wait, what? Whenever she uses a power, she may then deal 1 target, 1 energy damage. Okay. So it was draw a card, you may play a card. Okay. What was this guy hitting us with? That's what I want to know. First time a villain target is dealt damage each turn, this card deals that source of damage 2 damage. Oh, great. Every time we hit this guy, when this card enters play, just at the end of the villain turn, deals the hero character with the highest hit point 4 damage. If that hero takes damage this way, they must destroy 1 of their ongoing cards. Oh my god! When this card enters play, destroy all other arm cards except for at the end of the villain turn, Athema deals 1 hero with the highest hit points 3 toxic damage. Oh my god! Whenever a hero card enters play, this card deals that character 1 sonic damage. Okay, well. Wow. She may then deal 1. Alright, so whenever she uses a power, she may then deal 1 non-hero target 1 energy damage. Let's bring this into play. Play the card. But he's doing damage to me for just bringing that into play. You bastard. And I'll use his power. Select a hero to deal 1 target damage. Select a target to deal one target, one projectile damage. And select a target to deal. Alright, so I'm hoping this means select a target to deal one target, one. So I'm thinking, okay, so do we want to kill the claw? It's going to do 3 damage to us every turn. Or do we want to do 4 damage to the arm? Or do we want to do 5 damage to the head? Or whenever a hero card enters play, this card deals them a damage. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, Vanish selects it. Oh, no. I should have. I think, yeah, I messed that up. Sure. We'll do the Knuckle Dragger. Sure, we'll do. So we'll have his senses. What's he doing now? Wait, what was that? What was that? Select a target to be dealt damage. Alright, she draws a new card. That's one of the reasons I like playing with the cards in front of me, because otherwise you don't, on this game, although it is great, you just don't, you don't know what the cards are, so you have to keep bringing them up to see, okay, you may play a card. You may use Baccarat's innate power twice during your power phase's turn. What is this innate power again? Well, fortunately, I have the card in front of me. Discard the top card of your deck, or put up to 2 trick cards with the same name from your trash. So what we're trying to do is get trick cards with the same name. Alright, so we're going to play this card because I got 2 of them. Oh, take a damage for bringing a card. We're going to have Baccarat draw a card. Okay. One player may draw a card. Right. Okay. And then click his. Discard the top card of your deck. Yeah. That's all I have. I'll draw a card. Yeah, see, we're just not. These guys are not doing any damage right this second, but maybe we'll get a little better here. Let's see what happens. All right. Whenever a player, okay, so then we'll find about energizing his card. Whenever a player plays Energized Pyre deals, yeah, I like having this one in play. Oops, play this card. Take a damage for playing a card. Yeah, I know. And then discard a card. Okay, remember, select up to 2. No. Yeah. We'll activate that power. Drag a card to the trash. Alright, select the first target to be dealt damage. This. Yes. Confirm. Take your 2 damage, you stupid head. Uh-oh. What did he punch me for? Select a second. Let's work on this hand. Fusion reactor. All right, let's go to the environment. What's our environment? Oh, here he is, Dr. Wells. Goes next to Pyre, okay? Then it's this jerk's face turn. He draws a card. Ongoing, whenever a villain target enters play, that target deals the hero target some damage. 4 damage. Ow. Acid. Ugh. Seems like the expansion has a lot of tough characters. I don't know. We'll see. So what was the card I put in play? Whenever I use a power, she may then deal a targeted damage. All right, so may deal any number of heroes 3 energy damage each. Heroes that take damage this way may put an ongoing or equipment card from their trash. No. Reveal the top card of each deck, then replace it. Then select a deck and put its top card into play. Reduce the next damage dealt to Vanish by 1. You may draw a card or play a card now. What was this? Was whenever I use a power. I need to get... Do 1 target, 1 energy damage. I need to have a lot of cards to do that. I think we're going to do Flash Recon. We're going to reveal the top cards of each deck. Then replace it. And then we're going to select one of those cards and play it. Let's... Okay, select a deck to reveal the top card from. Okay. Let's see what his card is, so we know what's coming up. Deals each target 1 projectile damage. Baccarat is discard the top card of your deck. Pyre. Okay, put a card into play. It's one of these cards. We have to figure out which one we want. Starting your turn, you may destroy this card. If you do, all players draw until they have 3 cards in hand. No. Start the top card of your deck. Reveal cards from the top of your deck until you reveal a trick. Shuffle the other cards back in your deck. All right, that would help him a little bit. If this card is irradiated when you play it, Pyre deals 1 target, 3 toxic damage. Whenever a player discards an irradiated card, they may destroy this card to play the discarded card. Not a lot of great choices, but I think we're going to give it to him. So cheap trick for him, but then he's going to get to play a trick. There it is. Afterlife. Increase the next damage dealt by Baccarat by 1. All right. And he gets to put that in play, I believe. Baccarat would like to do what? Increase the next damage dealt by Baccarat by 1. Or Baccarat deals 1 target 2 toxic damage. So let me look at this again. So I get it. So he's got a head, 2 arms, and 2 legs, and a body, right? So at the start of the game, if enters play, right? Reveal cards from the top of the villain deck until 2 arms, a body, and a head are revealed. Put these cards into play. Right? At the start of the villain turn, if there are no villain targets in play, Athena flips. If there are 4 other villain targets in play, Athena is immune to damage. Whenever a villain card destroys an arm, a body, or leg, she regains 2 hit points. So are we? I'm just thinking. Right. So we're either attacking his parts. What happens? Can we flip this over to see what's on the other side? Oh, here it is. Flip. There we go. So when he flips over, at the start of the villain turn, play the top card of the villain deck. At the end of the villain turn, if there are no other villain targets in play, a female flips. At the end of the villain turn, each player discards a card from their hand. See, I'm trying to figure out what are we. Okay. So as long as he's got all these pieces, he's much more dangerous. Right? So if there are 4 other villain targets in play, Athena is immune to, so can't, so he only has 3 because we got rid of 1. We got rid of something. So he could probably take damage. So the question is, do we just do 45 points of damage to this guy and allow him to do his Thrasher Claw and Knuckle? Yeah, I guess. So let's get rid of this Knuckles. Let's get rid of the Knuckles. Oh wait, what? Right. So she gets to select a target to use. So we're gonna have his claw damage his knuckles. And then she gets to do damage. She's gonna do destroyed. Yeah. What is this What's this ongoing stuff? Whenever a villain target enters play, that target deals the hero target with the second lowest 2 points. What? Whenever a villain target enters play, the target deals. Okay. So he's got 2 things left. This one, it deals 1 hero 3 toxic damage. And then this one, each time a villain target is dealt damage this turn, it deals 2 damage. We should have probably maybe taken that out first. Or we can just kind of ignore that and just go after the boss. I don't know. Okay. So deal and play a card. Let's do that. Okay, take a damage. Oh, we take 2 damage from his. Right, I forgot. See, this is why I don't like playing on the computer. Wow. Talk about not easy. Player can draw a card. Discard a card from your hand. If you do, deal 1 target, 1 infernal, and 1 radiant damage. You may play a card. You may use Baccurat twice. Yeah, I think we'll play that card. Oh, we got to drag a card to our trash. What is our trash? Oh man, one shot trick. Let's see. Get rid of this guy, maybe. Second target to deal damage. We're gonna. It's like the third target to be dealt damage. I didn't know he was doing it 3 times. So okay. Alright, that seems pretty good. Oh, he gets to do another one too. Nice. Alright, click a card to use its power. Uses Dead Man's Hand. Put up to 2 trick cards with the same name from your trash into play. We're going to have him draw a card. Okay. Put a card into play. We're going to have him. Ooh, nice. Reduce damage dealt to hero targets by 1. Can we get that into play? That would be awesome. And then our end of turn. Yay. All right, Farnley. Whew. He had kind of a halfway decent turn. Okay. Not horrible. All right, can you do something? There are no radiated cards in Vanish. None there, none. Okay, we got to get some radiated cards. Select up to do 2 non-radiated cards in one player's hand. Those cards. Okay, yes, we're going to try this. Where is it? Play card. We're going to do his own cards. Particle Collider. And Fusion Reactor. What? Alright, select the first target to be dealt damage. I'm going to get rid of this thing. Ouch. Second damage? Sure. And third target. Oh, and the professor's dead. Oops. Oops. Alright, now we can click on a card. So we do have a choice. Whenever a player plays a card, Pyre deals 1 target. And then we can discard a card and deal 2 targets, 2 lightning damage. Or we can play, one player draws a card. Right, let's use that. And we're going to have Vanish draw a card. Daunting Reflexes, okay. Whenever she plays that card, then he should do a damage, so that's good. Alright, and then his card at the end of the turn. If this card is radiated when you play it, something happens, blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's see what our environment. The outer music. At the end of the environment turn, each hero target deals himself 1 psychic damage. That does not sound good. When a player plays an artifact card from their hand, destroy it. Oh my gosh. So we're literally going to be killing ourselves. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, jerk. Deals each hero 1 projectile. Reveal the top 3 cards from the villain deck. What? Put the first revealed arm, body, and head into play. Shuffle the remaining cards back. Oh, okay, so you can replace his parts if we knock him off. Great. Deals each hero target 1 projectile damage. Okay, whatever. One damage each is not the end of the world. Alright, now in this card, just his head. He's doing 2 damage from that. And then an arm, a bone cleaver. Oh boy. We'll give it to Pyre, sure. At the end of the villain turn. I want a body? What the fuck? He's going to destroy his other body parts. Wow. Okay. That's second lowest, and we're down to 12 hit points. Ooh, Thema. Why is he doing 1 damage? What the hell? Pyre can't do damage now. What the hell? Wow. So he literally replaced everything that we... And not only that, but he's... At the end of the villain turn, Athema deals the hero target with the lowest hit points 1 melee damage. If the target took damage this way, it cannot deal damage until the start of the next turn. Wow. So literally, he brings this thing in. It replaces all of his parts. And if he has... He's immune to damage if there are 4 other villain targets in play. Well, there's 1, 2... And he's got this ongoing thing. Whenever a villain target enters play, that target... Stuff of nightmares. Yeah, I can see that. And then he gets to play it. Wow, play an extra card. Reduce damage dealt to villain targets by 2. Well, that's... Yeah, it means it's over. That we can't... If we can't... I mean, you have to do 3 damage just to do 1 to it. Unless I'm reading that wrong. We need something to get rid of cards is what we need. Wow. Wow. Reduce the next damage dealt by 1. Draw a card or play a card. Oof. And I could deal 3 damage to each of us. We could put an ongoing or equipment card from their trash for 3 damage each. That's not even... No. Let's see. What is this? Once per turn. She can discard a card whenever we take damage to use a power. Well, she doesn't have any damn powers that are worth a crap. One target, 1 energy damage. For each card discarded. Let's go ahead and play that. Reduce damage. Vanish is elusive. Reduce the next damage dealt by 1. I can either draw a card or play a card. Let's play a card. Drag a card to do I want to? I would draw 2 cards, and then I can discard any number of cards. Range card discarded this way. Vanish deals 1 target, 1 energy damage. Let's just play this card. Alright, drag cards to the trash to discard. Click stop when done. Select the target to be dealt damage. Yeah, I don't like him playing these extra cards. Yeah, it's -2. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we literally cannot hurt this guy because he's doing -2 damage. Wow. So what if we hit him? Does that matter? Oh, we can hit him. We can't hit his parts. So sure, let's see if we can hit him. But we did no damage. Oh, because he's immune to damage if he's got all the parts out. Right. So wow. I thought Phase was bad. This guy is I mean Phase is bad. Phase is really bad, but man, this guy is not much funner. Holy crap. Wow, I am telling you this is we got no chance. No chance. And well, you do things on the computer too. Go to the main menu. Wow. Whew. That is some brutalness right there, man. Oh man. Well, wow. This ended up being an episode, didn't it? Wow. This guy is Phase is none of my fan. No, he's not a fan. I'm not a fan of this guy at all. Phase. He is brutal. He is literally brutal. He gets these devices on you. You gotta kill the devices. You gotta do at least 6 damage to him, or else you don't. He'll get to draw extra cards every turn. You have to damage him, or you damage yourself. I mean, good lord, that's brutal. That's extremely brutal, extremely hard. Good, but hard, man. Yeah. I don't know. These heroes, Vanish, Baccarat, and Pyre, probably not a great combination, maybe. I don't know. They don't seem like they're doing much damage output. Not too much work. But they got to get better. They got to do better than they've been doing. That's for dang sure. All right. Well, anyways, that's it. I don't know if I'm gonna pull something else out. Probably pull something else out. I think we played a little bit of this. I don't know. I might want to try a different enemy or whatever. I don't know. Kind of in a fluctuated state here, trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing. I wanna play with my cauldron stuff, but man, maybe I need to mix and match a little bit of the add-on stuff with some of the regular stuff. And like I said, playing on the computer is great and it's fun, but it's just different when you actually have the stuff right there in your hands and you can read into the text and having to remember. And like I just did on the computer, like you can't undo anything on the computer, which sucks. I was very unsuccessful so far. This has been brutal. All right. Anyways, take care, guys. We'll see you all next time. I don't know what we're doing, but